Hello and welcome, I'm Logan with All Paths Taken, and this is part 29 of my 100% walkthrough of Elden Ring. In this episode, we will be finishing the series by venturing into the wastelands of Leyndell, the Ashen Capital, as we get closer to reaching our goal of becoming Elden Lord. As always, we are going for every secret, every item, and every boss, so fellow Tarnished, rise and join me on my quest to become the true Elden Lord. So, we are actually not going to start from this grace, because I remembered that we still have to get to the isolated divine tower, which is way all by its lonesome right over here. So, how we actually need to get here now, since we did not get the grace beforehand in actual Leyndell before it turned into the Ashen Capital, is we got to come all the way over here to the isolated merchant's shack in the Weeping Peninsula. Then we got to run to a tower and then get trapped by a chest. Oh, that's not the right button. Forgot to switch this. I was playing Elden Ring, and I forgot to switch it back. There we go. I was playing Night Rain, I should say, and I forgot to switch it back on my DualSense controller. Or my Edge controller. But, not much left to the game. We really only have a couple items left. One legendary talisman. And then just getting this last Great Rune, and we have done everything in the game, pretty much. If there's someone out there, who I know I've had a few people comment on different videos, saying that they've really enjoyed the playthrough, which I'm very glad has happened. I'm so glad people are enjoying the playthrough. But if there's somebody that knows I'm missing something, like, for example, they want to get all of the pictures done, because I said something about how I would do those if we wanted. So, for example, like in this episode, I'm not planning on doing all of the pictures. That'd be a separate video. If you guys want that, make sure you let me know. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about, it would be these things, the paintings. So, the different paintings, I think I've only done like 2 of them. So, that would be something you could do, excuse me, or I could do for a single video, just to help you guys that want it. Alright, but we're going to come here. You do not have to fight this golem. I am not, because, again, it's just not really worth my time. It will stand up, and it will probably attack you, but it's not going to be super hard to avoid. But we want to grab this blessing, or blessed dew talisman. And then we want to run across to this portal so it can warp us to the divine tower. Alrighty, let's see. Isolated Divine Tower. So in this one we will get Melania's Great Rune, which is pretty sweet. If I remember correctly, it grants us her power of healing on successive attacks. Or I should say healing on attacks in general. So if you wanted to make like a heal build, kind of like Bloodborne, you could slap on, where is it? This one, the successive attacks restore HP, along with a couple other things that are more HP regenerative type deals. And you can make your own Melania build. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. I should also mention now, near the start of the episode, that if you are somebody who's looking for build videos, when I'm going to do those, that's the plan after this playthrough ends. So, for example, I will be playing the Shadow of the Erdtree to finish out the actual 100% walkthrough of everything Elden Ring. And then once I finish that, build videos will be coming very soon after that. And they're going to be with my own little twist off of what they are, which is going to be kind of fun. So, here is our Great Runes. We got all of them done now. So, if we got Melania's, attacks restore HP damage after damage is taken. So, look at that. Pretty helpful. Pretty helpful. But now, we can head back to the Ashen Capital. But we want to go from the Forbidden Lands, I believe. Alright, so the reason we want to come from here is because we need to grab our last legendary talisman. So we want to come this way and essentially go the back way into the Ashen Capital. So we can eventually get our Erdtree's favor. All we are going to have to do is kill three ulcerated tree spirits or run by 3 ulcerated tree spirits and grab the talisman. It is going to be up to you what you want to do. I'm going to kill them just because I'm pretty strong. This is not going to be something that's going to be very hard. And you can fight them one-on-one. You definitely don't have to alert them all. So it's pretty good. It's pretty easy to deal with, especially with how many tree spirits we've killed at this point in the game. I think we've killed literally all of them. So much damage. And that guy, I think, will leave us alone. Yep, he's just staring off into the abyss like a legend. Ah, I'm gonna have to kill these dudes because I need to raise my elevator back up. Yep, here they come. Got him. Simple enough. Is he here yet? Thank goodness. Alright, so let's ride this puppy down, and then we're gonna go run into our tree spirits and mess them up. So, if you recall, this is where we had all of the Misbegotten and Leonin around this area, but now everybody's gone. Everybody is gone, everybody is dead. There's only 3 tree spirits left. And you can see one of them roaming around over there already. So what I would recommend is actually kind of just baiting one over on its own. So if you had a bow, like I have a bow, oh, it might be coming anyway. We don't want to get too close to it. Will that hit it? Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, that's unfortunate. I try to do simple things, and the game just says no. And yoink. No way. Okay, cool. I still hit it. You thought you had me, but you didn't have me. That's so much damage. That's so much damage. You thought you had me again. Good try. Good try. Alright, so there, straight ahead is our talisman. But again, we're going to fight one-on-one. So take your time getting over there. Ooh, good hit, sir. I believe these are also permadeaths. I do not believe they come back. So if you do die to one of them, you should only have whatever ones are remaining. Take your time. Take your time. Yep, that was gonna happen. Nothing I could do. There we go. Alright, last one will pop up as soon as I get close to this thing. Then we finally will have our last legendary talisman. Is he gonna pop up? Is he gonna pop up? He's supposed to be here. There we go. Bingo! There's our last talisman. Erdtree favors +2. Oh, I disagree with that hitbox, but okay. Love that bleed proc. I was hoping I could stagger him out of it, but that's fine. Miss me. Miss me again. I win. Alright, but the Erdtree's favor is going to raise it to its utmost. So you can see I got about another 200 almost health. And then I got a boatload more stamina, a little bit more equip load as well. So pretty good, pretty useful, but it's up to you guys if you want it. To me, I still think the extra levels from Radagon's Sword Seal is just very helpful. So, yeah. Now, where we want to go is the Ashen, or the capital of Ash. There really isn't much left in this level. I went and explored pretty much every corner of this level, and there really wasn't anything left. There's like 5 items at most. But before I do anything, let me level up. Wait, strength? Why is strength at, okay, my dyslexia just hit me really hard. Wow. Wow. I was like, why is strength at 52? But that was not strength. Wow, okay. Alright then. Okay, so we have a sewer that we want to run to first as our first landmarker. We are not going to go down this drain and head back to where we've already been right away. That's probably what we're going to do to end this little section to say that we've gotten everything. So from there, we're grabbing that item, and then we want to head east for a ruin arc on a dead body. And then we want to head back to the sewer and fall down so we can get a cool talisman. Fall down. There we go. We fall down again. Oh god. Okay, cool. We fall down again. Right onto our talisman. And now, nothing really has changed underneath, so we're just going to go back to the capital of Ash Grace, and we're going to go fight a gargoyle. The one thing that is a bummer that I will say about this level is, like, my favorite level in the game, with perfect 10 out of 10 in my opinion, is just become like the worst enemy in or the worst location in the game, because there's just nothing here. Obviously, because it's the end of the world, but like, there's nothing here. It sucks. It's just empty, and I don't even get to use my horse. You see that? It's dumb. But we're gonna go this way for a ladder, because as you can already probably hear, there is a gargoyle over to our right that we are gonna go mess up. And then we're also going to grab a Somber 10. Where is my drop down? Oh yeah, it's over here. That's right. Oh, he sees us. Good attempt, dude. Oh, okay. That's not even close to what I was trying to do, but alright. Love this move. Ah, I thought he was going to fly in the air. I think gargoyles are one of the most fun enemies of the game. Because they're like a trained warrior. They're not just a knight that hides behind a shield. That's the part that's really cool. But we're going to grab our Somber 10. And now we are going to head back this way so we can eventually get up. I will also mention this too. Is that if you're going to go talk to Brother Corhyn, or Corhyn, you needed to do so before you burned the Erdtree, otherwise he's gone once the ash falls. Again, I'm not sure what I did wrong with Corhyn's questline, and as of the making of this video, nobody has told me what I've done wrong either. So, hopefully somebody drops a comment telling us what we did wrong. But we do have to go this way, so we can grab his bell bearing. So if you want his bell bearing with any of the spells that you gave him from different prayer books, you do need to run this way to go grab it. Also, I believe there are no more duelists over here, so if you wanted to get that duelist great axe or the hammers, you can't really get them from them anymore because they're gone. Okay, take your time. Take your time. Ugh. Alright, there we go. We got his his wardrobe, we got his flail, we got the bell bearing. Now we can head back to the capital of Ash. And we have maybe one more item that we have to grab. And then we are going to go start fighting bosses. This episode is definitely going to be a boss rush mode. Or we're just going to have boss after boss after boss. And only like 2 of them not very good, in my opinion. Gideon, absolutely terrible fight. I cannot stand it. Like, if I die to Gideon right away, I'm going to be the most angriest gamer around. Oh, I missed an item. Not in my walkthrough prep. I just skipped over reading it. But we were supposed to grab this before we went to go fight the gargoyle. Whoops. That's fine. We had to grab it eventually. And then when we come this way, we get past these row of buildings. Before you go up the stairs to the elevator, we actually want to come over here and jump on this rooftop because we have another item on the roofs. Huzzah! There it is. Our last item. Now we can go up the stairs and it's time to fight Gideon. So Gideon, this will be the strongest Gideon will ever be for you if you play this and you kill all of the demigods. You have done literally everything in the game up to this point. So he will have one spell from pretty much every demigod that we have fought up to this point. For example, if he will have Mog's Blood Boon spell, I believe, where he'll grab blood and chuck it at you. He will have Melania's Rot, or Aeonia Rot flower attack that she does. He has Rykard's Flaming Skull that has a trail that will fall down and go boom. But the main spells you need to pay attention for are his Glint Blade spells, where he has like the Glint Blade Phalanx that has like 7 or 8 different swords around him that shoot off at you. They hit like a truck. And then you also need to look out for his 3 Rings of Light. Redonkulously strong. If you do die before killing him, and you have to come back and fight him again, there is a Stake of Marika over here somewhere. I think it's on that side. Yep, right there above my head. So you don't have to worry about making this run back, but you do have to worry about him just spamming absolute madness spells like all the time, where he just spams everything and you never get next to him because of how ridiculously annoying he is. And he will also debuff you, so he will make it so you have, I believe, lower defense and you deal less damage. So, good luck to you. Good luck to you. If you die, I am sorry. I don't know what to tell you. Good luck. Because this is the dude that I just absolutely cannot stand fighting. And he tries to taunt you. Whatever you do, don't let him taunt you. Just start whipping him.
It's a sad state of affairs. Your spirit, but alas, none shall take the throne. Queen Marika
There we go, beauty.
in my
I hate fighting this dude.
a Tarnished cannot become a lord. Not even you. A man cannot kill a god.
Then we get his armor and his scepter. Kinda cool. Kinda cool. But overall, though, screw that guy. I hate that guy. That guy is so annoying. First playthrough, he made me suffer so much. Ugh. Because, like, my first playthrough, I was way under-leveled. I did not know nearly as much of the game actually existed as what I do now. So I maybe did half of the actual gameplay and everything, and came here way, way, way weaker, and got absolutely obliterated, because I had no idea how to deal with his magic. And the only thing I can honestly suggest is, if you do end up dying, try to stand here somewhere, as the column will stop his 3 rings of light, and it will stop his glint blades. But other than that, it's not going to provide much cover, and he spams like nobody's business. I never checked to see if there's an item out here. I don't think there is. All I know is that the root gets burned off, so we can't go back down, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. Anyway, we got a game to complete. No more side quests or ventures or anything like that for me to go do. We got to fight some bosses. Now, the next boss is Godfrey, the first Elden Lord. Again, if you've never fought this boss, best thing I can tell you is that his first phase is arguably harder than his second phase. And the reason I say that is because his second phase, he gets unarmored, so if you're doing frost, bleed, or any type of status, he actually is more susceptible to that status in second phase. In first phase, he's armored, he's got his big axe that's really, really powerful, really, really strong. He does a lot of stomps, like the Crucible Knights, but like times 10. When he gets enraged in first phase and in second phase, every stomp then takes up the whole arena. It does not just take up a little bit of space like the Crucible Knights attacks do. Let's see, what else does he have? His combos are pretty much exactly the same as the earlier Godfrey fight that we fought in the location. Excuse me. Apologize. Something went up my nose and it just got me. But right in here is the boss arena where we fought Gideon. It's also where we fought Godfrey the first time. The first phase of the fight basically is that fight, plus a couple of extra moves. When he slams his axe down overhead and then steps on it, you can either jump to avoid that attack, or you can try to just get out of the way of it, because honestly the hitbox is kind of shoddy on whether or not you're going to get hit or not. Other than that, the first phase is pretty self-explanatory. He gives you plenty of windows of opportunities to hit him when he is charging up to his first phase's second part, where he actually buffs himself. In second phase, like I said, he gets rid of his armor and just fights you with his bare hands, which I absolutely love. I think it's so cool. But he will always open the fight with a grab attack. It is a delayed grab, so he will try to shoot you in the air. One of the best things I would recommend doing, honestly, is to try to just walk around it or quickly roll twice behind him so he will miss you. Because if he hits you, you're going to get yeeted into the air and slammed into the ground really hard. Other than that, though, he will roar a lot to buff himself and do a little bit more damage. He has slower combos, but they hit very fast. He has another different version of a grab attack with a slow right hand swing. If you play Dark Souls 3, it's very similar to the Dancer's grab. Other than that, he will also have a big earth-shattering blow where he'll slam himself down twice, and then he will try to rip the ground up from underneath. When you see the ground start to glow, just run away and jump out of the attack so you can get a little bit farther than your roll, or what rolling would do. And then you can go in and kill him. But overall, not incredibly difficult in second phase. Just try to, if you have status effects like bleed, try to get your bleed procced as quickly as you can. And then when you move into second phase, try to stay behind him as well to avoid a lot of those grabs. Oh, if you have your flask, use it before the boss fight, like I did not, because I'm an idiot. I love Sarash. So cool.
A long while, Morgoth.
I wish we had that in the DLC. Like a companion as an armor. That'd be cool. And like then he randomly buffs us. That'd be so sick.
Long and hard didst thou fight. Tarnished warrior. Spurned by the grace of gold. Be assured the Elden Ring resteth close at hand. Alas, I am returned. To be granted audience once more.
So cool. So cool. God, I wish I had that.
Upon my name as Godfrey, the first Elden Lord.
Love this dude. He's so sick. Well, I'm getting hit. That was the exact wrong time for that. Good move, sir. So this is the... Oh, wow. Okay. I just didn't hit the button. Yep. All right. Well, whoops. Not a very good attempt. All right. Let's try that again. I mean, what do you mean? This is the first try. Definitely first try. Definitely didn't die like a dingus. Just don't... I don't know whose grace or whose ruins those are, but... Yeah. Oh, you can jump too, I see. Good move, sir. Good move. I went the wrong way. Oh, there's that bleed proc, baby. Completely bypassed his buff stage. It's great.
That will be all. Thou didst me good service, Sarash.
That's so metal. I love it. Oh, so cool. Now he's like, all right, you whooped my butt when I was all buffed out. Now let's just see how I fight when, or now let's see how you like it when I'm really mad. I love it.
I've given thee courtesy enough.
I love it. God, I love this fight. So cool.
Now I fight as Horaloo. Warrior!
I love how bloody and scarred he is. Just an absolute mad lad. Well, I did that wrong. Whoops. Hey, remember when I said walk around? Yeah, do it better than that. Oh, well, here we go. God, I'm not locked in. I need to lock in. My goodness, that was horrible. Nailed it. Miss me. Ah, dang it, I got too close to him. Wow, I still just completely bypassed it. Love it. I dodged! What? What? I dodged. You're a liar. I'm just gonna run for 2 seconds. I can't see. Oh, okay. Thanks, camera. Yep, that makes me feel real special. Alright, now we're locked in. So this is big grab, where he lights everything on fire. Just run and jump, and then he follows it up with that move. I am absolutely awful today. My goodness. Like, I suck. This is the worst showing I think I've had for this fight in a while. Whoops. Yeah, definitely my worst showing. Like, this is a terrible performance by me. That's the grab. There we go. Wow, that was horrible. That was a horrible, horrible fight by me. Wow. Alright, but we got it. We beat him. He did. He did. Definitely got him first try. Definitely got him first try. Alright, we're gonna level up once, and then I'm gonna spend some of my millions that I have, and level up twice, and then we have one of the coolest fights with Radagon, and then we have one of the, in my opinion, a lackluster fight with Elden Beast. So I'm gonna explain both bosses as quickly as I can. It's going to take me a minute because both fights are pretty tough. I am going to focus on parrying Radagon. I'm also going to try not to use my buff or my physic until I get to Elden Beast, because depending on how the fight goes with Radagon, I either won't have very many heals or I will do less damage if I use my flask too early. Because the Radagon fight can be pretty tough. It can be pretty long depending on the RNG you get. He is the master rage baiter if you are a magic build. So if you're spamming magic, he will deflect a good chunk of those attacks. Like, he'll literally just swipe them aside with his hand. It's kind of funny and really, really badass, I'm not going to lie. And then he will also shoot a lot of magic and holy stakes and slams and things like that with his magic casting ability. You'll see what I mean when I parry, because if I parry his attack, he will either try to grab me, which will also cause a big AoE if I do not dodge at the right time and I don't get grabbed. He will also do a little jump and then like a heavy slam with his magic spear or whatever, and then that will also create a holy ground that will do damage to me over time. He has multiple different attacks that are similar to that. He has some that are just going to be like shooting out at you. He has multiple different combos with his hammer. Around half health to a third health, or excuse me, with a third of a health gone or half health gone, he will do the patented shattering of the Elden Ring is kind of what I like to call it, where he slams the ground, the Elden Ring shows in the ground, and if you're standing in that area, you will get hit. It's relatively tough to avoid. There are some people who can get right up all in his business, like if he's right here in the wall, they can just stand there and avoid all the swings. I have not figured out how that works, so I'm not good at doing it. He will turn to you, so if you do manage to get around him, he will still turn your direction to try to hit you. Honestly, I recommend as soon as you see him hover in the air for a few seconds and looking like he's going to slam straight down instead of coming at you, I would say run away and jump. If you run and jump, you should be able to get far enough away where you can then just roll through the next two attacks to try to avoid any damage. If you are going to parry him like I do, or I will try, it takes 3 parries in order to do a visceral attack as well. Other than that, the phase of the fight really isn't that incredibly difficult. Just be prepared for a ton of AoE spam between the stomps, between the slams, between just casting a place where you can't stand because it'll blow up in a few seconds. Like, that is kind of how he fights. It's a good fight, depending on your RNG, or it's the very annoying fight, depending on your RNG. Then in Elden Beast, he is just a big whale that loves to fly and float and swim around, and he doesn't like to actually fight you most of the time. With his sword, he will do a couple of different combos that you gotta learn. They're pretty simple and straightforward, honestly. It's kind of lackluster with the melee stuff. He has a similar attack like Estelle, where he'll shoot a big cloud straight forward at you that will blow up eventually. He also has a disappearing act where he will spin in a big circle while floating on the water or in the water. That will eventually cause a big cloud of explosion. With that attack, he appears right outside the cloud, like you won't have to chase him down. It's just keep going right where the direction you are probably going, and that's where he's going to be most likely. Otherwise, he has a lot of other magic attacks, like he will open the fight with breathing fire. So I recommend getting to his butt and then either doing jump attacks like what I'm going to be doing, or trying to do charge attacks if that is your main form of melee damage. He is immune to all status effects, by the way. He does not get frostbitten, he does not get bleed, he does not get madness or anything like that, to my knowledge. So don't really try to rely on that as your strength for this fight. Let's see, what else? Oh, he will also do these gigantic, I don't even know what to call them, like timed explosions where he'll fly in the air and he will cause 3 like rings to appear and you just run and jump over them. The first time he does it, it'll just be 1 ring. The second time he will have 2 or 3 rings that you got to jump out, and as long as you don't get staggered, you will be perfectly fine and you won't get hit by it. Depending on what side he goes to is the side that you're going to want to go to so you can hit him right outside the circle. But even then, he's probably just going to swim away, so you might not even have a chance to actually hit him. It's really frustrating. But he can stagger, he can get staggered for a crit. It's just a matter of you getting into his belly button so you can actually poke him and then slam him or whatever it is that you're using for a weapon. Let's see, there's something else I was going to mention about him. Oh yes, he has the most powerful incantation. Let's see if I can pull it up here. Elden Stars. So this is the move that kind of is like a heat-seeking missile. It will assail the area, meaning it'll follow you until it finally runs out. They had to nerf this because it would take, like, my health bar is massive. It would take the entire health bar if you just stood there and took all of the hits, and there was absolutely nothing you could do if it came at you. It was terrible. I'm so glad they patched that a little bit. But I think I've talked about everything enough. I think I've covered all of the big attacks. So I think we're all good. There she is, Queen Marika herself. I love how Radagon appears, just powering up. And you can see Marika transform into Radagon. That's so cool. God, that weapon's sweet. So cool. Oh, I love how the Elden Ring shows within him. Oh, it's so cool. Why couldn't he just be the final boss and no Elden Beast? Big slam. Get out of it. That's the grab. Oh, he got me, dang it. That's gonna hurt. Ow. No magic, please. I said no magic. Woo! Heal. Oh, thank God. I did it again. God dang it. No magic. I said no magic. There we go. That's fair. Oh, I just missed those. I just missed that one too. Oh, what? I did the thing. Oh well. Now you might be asking, Logan, why are you going for parries? You definitely are skilled enough to just dodge, roll, and do all of that stuff. Honestly, it's because I think it's harder to do it this way, and I actually enjoy parrying him more. I enjoy parrying him more because to me it seems like it's more worth the struggle. Because remember, I'm just trying to become Elden Lord. I gotta pimp it a little bit. I can't just do the simple stuff. You know what I mean? Can't just do the simple stuff. I gotta whoop him real bad, real bad. Got him. I'm terrible at dodging that. I'm really glad you're doing the grabs. They're not that hard to dodge. Oh, I was terribly early. That sucks. Got him. Oh, here's the big slams. Oh, I disagree, but okay. What? Oh no, that's a grab. Whoops. I thought he was doing the slam that time. I guess I can't teach an old dog new tricks. Ow. I thought you were doing a longer attack, but that's fine. Ah, that's fair. I dodged the wrong way because I didn't want to get grabbed. Got him! That was sick. That window is so small. That was so cool. Oh, God, I'm a legend. I love that move. Whoops. We just both missed each other. That's awesome. Alright, we will heal, and then we're going to use the flask. Alright, so now it's the Elden Beast fight. Remember to run to the butt, and then start swinging. Because he's going to open with fire. I love how he uses the body of Radagon to turn into his sword. It's so cool. That's so cool. The creativity behind this game and all of the bosses are just phenomenal. Like, I don't like this boss fight very much, but I think the creativity behind it is outstanding. 10 out of 10. Like, who comes up with this? Like, whoever just comes up with this is an absolute... I don't know if they're going to be psycho or a genius or both. But it's pretty crazy. What a shot. Oh, I didn't switch my weapon. Okay, run to the butt. Now we start hitting. Okay. That wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, here's melee. I don't know why he used it from a mile away, but okay. No! No! That's really early, but okay. And jump. And then we're safe. Where do you go? Oh, right by me. Cool. Oh, I forgot about this attack. It's pretty self-explanatory. Nothing super crazy. Just dodge the combo. Oh, good move. I might be dead. Woo! Still alive, baby! Well, that was close. Dude, stop doing all of the annoying moves. I'm so close. I'm so dead, though. I'm so dead, though. I'm so dead, though. I'm so dead, though. Ow! I ran out of stamina, I think. Woo! Kill him! Yeah! Let's go! First try Elden Beast. Ah. Whoo! Yes! God slain, baby! Let's go! Also, what an arena. So cool. So cool. Oh. Alright, but now, the only thing left... Also, I should mention, if you're doing this out of order where you still have demigods left and you don't want to go to New Game Plus, or you don't want to see the ending yet, just get your grace, now you can warp out. But now, the only thing left is to look our best for Our Lady. Let's see, which armor set should I do? Or should I just remove thine helm, and rock that? You know what? Let's do that. Alright, time to summon the waifu.
The battle is over, I see.
Yep, it was easy. First try. Definitely first try.
I do solemnly swear to every living being and every living soul. Now cometh the age of the stars. 1,000-year voyage under the wisdom of the moon.
What a cool shot.
Here beginneth the chill night that encompasses all, reaching the great beyond.
What a cool shot, dude. That's so sick.
Into fear, doubt, and loneliness, as the path stretcheth into darkness. Well then, shall we? My fair consort eternal.
All right, there you have it. That is 100% Elden Ring base game. If you followed the playthrough from start to finish, you did everything in the game. As close to everything in the game as you can. There's only a few quest lines we really didn't do. We did not do Kenneth Heights quest line and Nefeli Lu's quest line. We did not do the Prisoners quest line by the Prawn Shack. And we did not do, or we did not finish Bernal's quest line. Other than that, we did pretty much everything in the game to the best of my ability or to the best of my knowledge. Again, I did not look up like anything in this playthrough. 100% of it was just me going through the entirety of the game. So if there is something that I did miss and we can get 1% closer to the true 100% ending, make sure you guys go back to the video you watched and you saw it. Drop a comment saying, hey, you missed an item, hey, you missed this, hey, you missed that. And let me know what we can do in this, or in a video. If there's enough of the comments, I'll come back and make a video about everything I missed. Same thing like I mentioned at the beginning of the episode. If you guys want to do the paintings or know where they are, let me know. I will find them a little bit better than what I have done before. And I'll make a separate video for that as well. Stay tuned for Shadow of the Erdtree DLC walkthrough at the time of this video. This video will be posted on a Tuesday. I am probably going to take a week off from making videos, as with making this walkthrough over the past few months, I've kind of neglected my lovely, beautiful girlfriend, and I want to spend a little bit more time with her for about a week before I dive back into Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. So, bear with me. It'll be about a week, maybe a week and a half, until the next episode airs on YouTube. It'll either be on a Tuesday or it will be on a Friday when the next episode comes out, and that'll be part 1 of the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. So, we'll do the same thing with the DLC. We'll go through every area, every item, every secret, every boss. We will do everything 100% completion. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you guys subscribe so when that playlist drops and when that first episode drops, you will get notified right away. And if you did like the playlist or any of the videos in the playlist, make sure you do actually click the like button. That helps me out a lot. That helps the YouTube gods know my stuff is pretty cool. And if not, that's fine. No big deal. I'm glad I could help you out in any way, shape, or form. Along with that, I will be streaming, regardless of whether I'm taking a short break or not. So I will be streaming on Saturday from 12 to 3. We will either continue the Deathless run or we might start our very first Elden Ring randomizer, so I can have a little bit of a break of the Deathless run. Because I'm going to be honest, I haven't made any progress because I am just absolutely terrible at the game. Can't get a run started farther than Limgrave. Because any kind of death, I got to start over. And it's just tough. But thank you everybody so much for watching. I will see you in the next video or the next live stream. Remember to follow me on Instagram as well. And I hope you all have a fabulous day. Thank you so much for watching.